Here we are live at the Tin Town Resource Center in Bisbee, Arizona. They are one of the beneficiaries of the Bisbee, Arizona Mariachi Festival and Miners Reunion coming up Saturday, November 2nd from 10 until 7 p.m. at the historic Warren Ball Field. And we had a contest post this past week promoting this event because it's a big fundraiser for the homeless shelter. It's actually the Bisbee Coalition for the Homeless Shelter. And we have some special guests here. We're here at the shelter and the center here today in Bisbee. To my left is Gretchen Bonaducci. Hello, Gretchen. She's with the Bisbee Mining and Historical Museum, joining us today, a part of things. And also in the middle here is Brianne Honig, right?
Yes.
Brianne, you were with the Bisbee Coalition for the Homeless, caseworker here at the Tin Town Resource Center and Homeless Shelter. And then here to my right is Jack Williams. He's the treasurer of the Bisbee Coalition for the Homeless, and of course on the Mariachi Festival board as well too. Well, guys, thanks for joining us today. Well, first of all, let's talk about the festival. How many years have you been doing this now? And this is the biggest fundraiser for the shelter, right?
It is, yes. We get at least half of our donations from this. And so we are hoping that you all come out and see us, and we would love to have you.
Yeah, and it's, how much money do you raise a year for this? And do you guys, have you tallied all the amounts over the years, how much you've raised for the center?
The big thing with the fundraising is that it provides 2 to 3 months worth of operating expenses. And the biggest issue is that an operating expense per month varies between $25,000 and $30,000 monthly. So with the Mariachi Festival and other fundraising events, we were able to generate enough income to provide resources to our patrons for 3 months worth of operating expenses. That and donations from without the state, the community, and local other sponsors as well.
Wow. And Gretchen Bonaducci, you're with the Miners Association and Museum?
Yes, the Historical Mining Museum. I'm on the board there, and I'm so thrilled that part of the proceeds are going to go to the museum as well as a homeless shelter. This is the 9th year that they've been doing the Mariachi Festival, and it's always so much fun. I'm so honored to be on the committee, and especially we were able to get McKenna Breinholt from American Idol to come this year.
And that's a big thing this year.
Oh my God, it's huge.
Yeah.
Like, she was the story of the year, and she has a Bisbee connection. Her mother, I guess, was a very famous artist here, a musician. And she was like in the top 10 of American Idol, and she agreed to come down and help us raise money for the Homeless Coalition and the Mining Museum. So we expect it to be just an enormous success. I'm hoping we just blow the numbers out of the water this year.
And yeah, and like you say, it pays for 3 months of operations here at the shelter. Hopefully you can, like you say, blow it out of the water, and it can pay for 4 months.
Yeah,
instead of 3.
6 months, even better.
Yeah, let's.
And the best part is that Brianna has agreed to perform, and she'll be performing between 4 and 4:30 on November 2nd.
Okay, all right, so watch for that and get your tickets now. We do have the ticket link in the post description of this video as well too. But we had a contest post this past week promoting the event and giving away 10 pairs of tickets, and we had everybody who commented and liked on the post eligible for drawing for 10 pairs of tickets. So why don't we go ahead and draw the names of
You want
each.
me to do the first one?
Yeah, you go ahead and be the first. Maybe you go.
I wanted you to dance and do a chicken dance. You said no, so I'll just do it.
All right.
Tony Griffo Lopez. Tony Griffo Lopez is
All right.
the first ticket.
That's the first ticket right there. And keep drawing the names. We need, how many? Oh, was it 20? It was 10 pairs.
10 pairs. But
10
we can
pairs.
keep going if we feel like it.
Okay.
So the next one is going to be Maribel Molina.
Maribel Molina. All right.
Your turn.
All right, let's see. We have Rachel Kolwitz, Kolwitz, Kolwitz.
All right. That's 3. And again,
So
we're
exciting. I can't wait. I hope to meet you there, Mr. Tony Romo.
Tony Romo.
Isn't that like
All right.
a pizza place somewhere?
That sounds familiar, yeah. Tony, congratulations. You get a pair of tickets to the Mariachi Festival in Bisbee, November 2nd at the Warren Ballpark. We had a contest post this past week on Cool FM Live. Who's the next winner?
Pamet Harris Grable.
All right.
Pamet Harris Grable.
All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. So we've got 5 more to go.
All right, so Yvette Garcia Barraza, Barraza, Barraza.
All right, pair of tickets right here.
Nice. Shake it up. What is that song that shake it like a
Polaroid picture.
Yeah. Polaroid picture, yes. All right, and I'm going to throw in a surprise here.
Okay.
I, as being one of the owners of Cornucopia, would love to throw in for this person whose name I'm going to draw a free lunch at the Cornucopia Cafe in Sierra Vista.
Ooh.
Because we just opened there. So we would love to have all of you there, but in particular, Sophia Ochoa. Is that how you say that?
Maybe a Choa.
Ochoa, yeah.
Yeah, Ochoa.
Sophia Ochoa, you get 2 tickets, and you also get lunch at the Cornucopia Cafe in Sierra Vista.
Wow.
At
what
the
a deal.
library, yeah, at the library there, and you're open there Monday through Friday, right?
Monday through Friday, 9 to 2.
9 to 2.
Yes, come say hi.
Come say hi and check it out. All right.
Ready
that's
for the
it.
next
Listen.
one?
Next one, yes.
Our next lucky winner is going to be Teresa Allen. Teresa Allen.
All right, that
Congratulations.
is 8 now pairs of tickets. Teresa Allen, you're a winner. Again, giving away a pair of tickets to the Mariachi Festival in Bisbee here at the Warren Ball Field.
Yes, and George Stemler is our next winner. George Stemler.
All right, congratulations, George. And one more. Do we have one more?
Okay,
Last one.
So
7,
excited.
8, 9.
I really mix this up.
Mix it up good.
All
This is
right,
the last
I
lucky
am. The
winner.
last winner is going to be Clarissa Velasco. Clarissa Velasco, you just won 2 tickets to the Mariachi Festival.
All right. Well, congratulations to our winners. Contact us here at Cool FM Live, and we'll make sure that you get into the festival as well. Well, guys, let's talk. We're sitting here in Tin Town, the resource center here in Bisbee. Tell folks where exactly you're located and what exactly you're about.
So we're located here in Tin Town. This is off of Romero Street, and we are a homeless shelter here in Bisbee. We are one of only 2 emergency homeless shelters in Cochise County. We have 26 beds, and we do have a program here that each participant is required to meet with the case manager, which is myself, and on a regular basis. We help them become self-sufficient, whether it's through housing, job resources, an income source, being able to have transportation, things like that, somebody might take for granted. These are things that the people that we see here struggle with on a regular basis.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
Can families come? Because I don't know how.
Yeah,
how
yes.
does that work?
We have a men's dorm and a women's dorm, but we also have 2 family rooms. And we have accommodated people that have children. We do have cribs available that they are able to bring even small children here as well.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes. Yes.
Well, you guys are got to be one of the biggest shelters in the county, aren't you?
It's us and the Good Neighbor Alliance in Sierra Vista.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So you actually have 26 beds.
Yes, we do. We have 26 beds, and we have 12 in the men's dorms and 6 in the women's dorm, and then, like I said, the 2 family rooms.
And how does somebody? Is there like a qualification process for this, or?
We do an intake process. We are not a domestic violence shelter. We also don't allow anybody that has a previous sex offense. However, if they are able to meet those 2 criteria, that's basically the only criteria that we have. And so as long as they don't need continual medical assistance, anybody who needs a place to stay, whether it's temporary, whether it's long-term, we are more than willing to accommodate.
There's also 3 houses that shelter. How many people do we have in those?
10 beds total, 10 rooms in the transitional houses of 3 houses.
Yeah, and so that's more of a long-term solution for some of the problems for people who have met some of the program guidelines and have been able to transition into a work and housing relationship.
Yes.
All right, interesting. I'm learning new things as well here today. Well, folks, any other final thoughts before we say goodbye to folks here today? The Mariachi Festival, again, the biggest fundraiser for this great establishment here and cause in Bisbee. And so we encourage folks to get tickets And
I think that one of the things that Brianna might ought to emphasize is that they give out 7,000 meals per month. They do 150 plus food boxes and containers weekly. They have other services.
Yes, we do have services that are open to the community that isn't just residents that are staying here. So we do have a shower program, which is from 12 to 2 on weekdays. They can also come in for an evening meal or to pick up a food box and do their laundry as well.
so the meals, what times are the meals that you have here at the center?
We have an evening meal from 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening, and that is open to anybody that wants to stop by.
All
And
right.
that is usually always a prepared hot meal right here at the shelter.
At the shelter, and that's 7 days a week.
Yes, that is 7 days a week.
All right, and it's a nice spot in here. This is where you got the kitchen over here in back of you, and this would be the dining area, so to speak, as well.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, very nice.
One of the other interesting things is they regularly get produce donations, and right now there's a surplus of tomatoes. If anybody needs to come down and get like a couple boxes
Yes.
of tomatoes, they have tomatoes, they have apples, and a whole bunch of other resources available. And it'll also be a perfect opportunity for you to come, take a look at the resources that are offered, provide donations, and volunteer at any time you're willing to like.
All right, the Bisbee Coalition for the Homeless. This is the Tin Town Resource Center and Homeless Shelter here in Bisbee, Arizona. Guys, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Could I say one
Absolutely.
more thing? I just want to say, please come down to the Mining Museum. We are a Smithsonian affiliate. This year we posted 18,000 people. We have 20,000 artifacts, 19,000 photos of Bisbee. We've had 1,000 children come through this year, so please come and say hello. And of course, come and support the Tin Town Homeless Coalition. And yeah, I mean, I want to come and hang out with these guys and have some meals with them. And, you know, I own a restaurant, so.
Yeah.
By the way,
The Mining Museum, the whole point is that it's the miners' reunion. So miners from within Bisbee and all around the state in the southern Arizona, and that includes New Mexico and northern Mexico, will come and celebrate their heritage and with artifacts and a whole bunch of stories and miscellaneous other things.
as part of the Mariachi Festival.
Correct.
It's a
Yeah.
combination kind of
Right.
thing. Yeah.
Right.
We just want to emphasize that a little bit more.
Yeah,
Because the
for
mining
sure.
aspect kind of gets a little lost in it.
It does, and we don't want it to, because, you know, the mine built this town, and
Yeah.
so we need to remember and honor the people who have served the town and just really helped build the whole community. And so it's exciting, on top of, you know, doing the fundraiser for the shelter, also that we also can honor all of the miners coming in who have worked in the mines here and in Morenci, and is it where else? There's a Safford,
Safford,
yeah,
all
there's
over this
several,
whole area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gretchen, we'll have to do a separate video interview on the museum with you down the road too. So we'll
Anytime.
arrange that, because I don't think we've ever done a feature on you guys yet.
You
so.
know what? And I know Annie, I'm just sitting in for her today. She wasn't able to come, but
Okay.
she's wonderful, and she knows far more than I do. I have my little cheat
Yeah,
sheet
your little notes.
right now, so.
Annie, the director, is planning a big fundraising event tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, they're doing a big fundraiser for the museum tomorrow, a big dinner. And so, yeah, she was unable to attend, so she asked if I would come and be her stand-in. So I'm used to it's Hollywood, you know, you always have someone come and stand in for you, so you don't have to, you know, sit there.
Absolutely, yeah. And but we'll definitely do a feature with you guys down the road here soon.
Sounds
So
great.
let's keep in touch on that and make sure that happens.
Thank you.
But now, how are the meals? I was just curious. Who prepares the meals? How does that work each day, and where does the food come from?
And what I'd like to know an example of what you serve.
Yeah.
What can someone expect if they come in?
Oh, well, it's always a grab bag as to what it's actually going to be, because we use almost 100% donations. And so
Okay.
things that come, we're in collaboration with the Community Food Bank, and we are also receive donations from local entities such as Safeway, Walmart, places like that that are kind enough to send us donations weekly. And depending on what we get, that's what we make. So just
So it could be
today,
tacos.
yeah,
it could be
tacos, yeah, lasagna.
Like,
we
what's the
actually-
meal tonight? Do you know?
Pizza.
It's pizza night
Yeah,
tonight.
so we just had pizzas that were made today, and they're getting in preparation for tonight.
And so you're a dinner supper place. You're not a lunch place.
Correct. People can come in during the lunch hour, and we do have cold meals that are available.
Okay.
We usually have grab-and-go sandwiches, salads, things like that. It just kind of depends on the donations that come in from the day.
All right. So it's not just about the homeless that you help here. You are a resource center for families and individuals that are maybe going through a hard spot, tough spot as well, but not necessarily homeless.
Yes, absolutely.
The food
And-
insecure, if you will.
Yes. And
Okay, there you go.
we really strive to make this a safe place and a community place. And so there's people that may not have interaction with their neighbors or people around them, and they are welcome to come here, join us for a meal. Some people do it for the social aspect, and we do encourage that as well.
And I believe that they do some outreach where they donate, where they bring food to shelter or homebound individuals.
Yes, once a week we do a Meals on Wheels
Okay.
program, and that is an actual prepared meal that we take it to someone that is homebound for that.
Okay,
I'm
well,
going to
that-
do a shameless plug, but you can go to the MariachiFestival.com, and then you can see there's a donate button for both the Mining Museum and the shelter. In addition, you can also, it'll link you to the web pages for both the Mining Museum and the Coalition for the Homeless Town Resource Center.
okay.
And then you can see a lot of other resources and stuff that's available on there, and maybe donate, come visit, or whatever.
All right, wow. Yeah, learning a lot of stuff here today, and I'm sure a lot of the viewers are too. Now, what is your service area for this particular center and shelter?
Anybody in Cochise County.
Okay.
We get people from all over, Douglas, Benson, Sierra Vista, even as far as Wilcox.
All right. Well, sounds good. Well, folks, come on out. Hold this sign up one more time here, because this is an important event. It's not about just fun, great music, and good food. You're going to have a lot of good food vendors there that day, too, as
Currently,
well.
we are scheduling. We have about 10 food vendors available, and about 15 different historical crafts, arts vendors, trinkets, and knickknacks are going to be available. Not to mention, one of the fundraising items that we have is a variety of T-shirts, license plates, buttons, and the like for the shelter and for the Bisbee Mariachi Festival. And those are also available on the webpage as well. They'll be linked next week.
Right. And if somebody wants to be a sponsor, they also can contact us through there. And it's a wonderful way to reach thousands of people who we expect to attend. So it's a really great way to A, help the community, and B, get whatever you're doing out there.
And what's the website again?
BisbeeMariachiFestival.com.
All right, folks, come on out, get your tickets, and it's all for a great cause and a great organization here, and well, you know, actually the Mining Museum, as well as the Bisbee Coalition for the Homeless Town Resource Center here as well. Well, good stuff, guys. Come on out, folks. Get your tickets. Support a great cause and great organizations, and we'll see you Saturday, November 2nd in Bisbee at Warren Ballfield for the Bisbee, Arizona Mariachi Festival and Miners Reunion.